looking for this bipartisan bill to address the southern border and foreign aid say talks are still on after Minority Leader Mitch McConnell appeared to throw cold water on the deal. The Kentucky Republican reportedly told colleagues in a closed-door meeting on Wednesday they may not want to undermine Donald Trump on the issue since he wants to run on it. Last night, Trump encouraged lawmakers to do nothing on the border.
To keep the border open, Trump encouraged them to let fentanyl continue to flood in and let illegal immigrants continue to stream across the border. That's what Donald Trump said. And Republicans are so weak, they're going to do it. They're going to side with fentanyl and illegal immigrants instead of a bipartisan, tough border security bill.
So then he went on social media and wrote incorrectly, "We are better off not making a deal, even if that pushes our country temporary close up for a while." But a handful of Republican senators are pushing back on letting Trump sink the deal. Take a listen.
I think the border is a very important issue for Donald Trump, and the fact that he would communicate to Republican senators and congresspeople that he doesn't want us to solve the border problem because he wants to blame Biden for it is really appalling. The American people are suffering as a result of what's happening at the border, and someone running for president ought to try and get the problem solved, as opposed to saying, "Hey, save that problem, don't solve it. Let me take credit for solving it later."
I just reject the idea that we should reserve a crisis for a better time to solve it. That's people. What's interesting to me is there are a lot of angry people out there, and that's why the border crisis is the #1 issue for voters. I don't see how we have a better story to tell when we miss the one opportunity we have to fix it, and we go and say, I would love to have fixed it, but it was election season, so I thought I'd wait.
I've registered my opinion to my colleagues. I've registered it to our leadership that I don't believe we should take this off the table. Certainly not to clear the way for a clean campaign debate season. Let's get something consequential done for the American people. That's how you instill trust in government and in your elected representatives, rather than paying fealty to short-term considerations.
I don't know how a bill becomes law. Go back to Schoolhouse Rock. If we don't take the opportunity now, there will be 0 Democrat votes for exactly the same policy beginning next year. It is immoral for me to think you look the other way because you think this is the linchpin for President Trump to win. I do not want to be a part of history that fails democracy, and that's a failure if we don't find a way to fund Ukraine and Israel.